First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of
9 there on the first down completion.
At the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. The collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and now it's third down.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
Third down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they can't bring him down. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Over the middle to Beckham. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Rodgers now throw. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Number 24.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
12-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And 5.
I'm in the game, man.
Pick up a 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver and you just take on instinct and vision. Sometimes you see people who are able to get into the Chargers here. 1st and 10.
Hold your block.
This won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The tackle made.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best abilities are your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect
It's a
fit.
gain of 3. 1st down, Ravens.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he puts puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the 42.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
I need a beer.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. It's caught by Mike Evans.
Jalen Hurts in at quarterback.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Hooper.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
J.K. Dobbins. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Browns' 42-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Browns 7, Ravens nothing.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And hang on here, because still down after that play is Marquise Brown. We'll check on his status when we get back. Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Number 14.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Tackle made.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll get that one out.
Come on, Joe Kim.
They'll gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
3rd down.
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
No!
A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
This defense is really going around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get his running game going.
So fourth down coming up. John Harbaugh sent on the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because they did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Come on!
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
For Nick Chubb. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
That's all I'm doing. I ain't telling nobody what it is, bro. You just got to find out for yourself.
1st and 10 at the 11. To the end zone, touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made on the front offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Rosas good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And finding the tight end Hooper.
The pass.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's complete to Brown, right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And now he'll tuck it and run. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
First down, Baltimore.
They're going to look to throw. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Pass complete to Jay.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And And his kick is right there. It's good. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And this carries into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of.
Bro, what that? Why did they have him running away from him?
We've got them set up so well for.
Bro, that's so lame. They had Humphrey running a whole different way, bro. I don't even care about this game no more. This league.
Situation, knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Come on, Bill, run the right round.
Back at the 41. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Hurts.
Oh, my God. He dove for the ball.
Picked off at the 46. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, I don't care about this league no more, bro.
Seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
A good start to the drive. Here's that cut out on the left side.
Well, they let Beckham catch anything, bro.
Just shy of the 30.
Yeah, I'm done with this league.
It's a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
They go with Chubb on second down.
Oh, my gosh.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Rosas to add the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Makes the score Browns 28, Ravens 6. Albrecht Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a first down.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
The tackle made by
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now they're setting up a screen here on the left side.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball takes the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about what he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that. That's why they were able to get to him on it.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. The electric OBJ, the short reception, and then he did the rest of the work himself.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed. Because, you know, we have that time getting speed when we're running the 40s at the combine and, you know, at pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people. And oftentimes, you come up wrong on your angles trying to tackle him.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points
big time.
And 5.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Carry for Edwards-Helaire. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game, because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
At the 44-yard line.
An option handoff for Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Nick Chubb.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 34. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And carries that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
34-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it? After
the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And a coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They'll run. It's Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
So Cleveland able